Hey guys, this is David and I'm here today with an unboxing of a First 4 Figures product. This is my first 4 Figures unboxing and review in, I don't know, a couple of years. I stopped for a while because I worked for about a year and a half at First 4 Figures in the marketing department up until right before I had my strokes in September. So it wouldn't have been right for me to be doing any unboxings or reviews or anything like that at that time, but I am doing some now. And here today I have got Revali, the Rito champion from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is the collector's edition of Revali, not the exclusive edition, but the collector's edition. It's not the bare bones edition that you will find in like Hot Topic and stores like that and Amazon for super cheap, but it's the edition between the exclusive edition and the basic standard edition. Like, I wanted to get the collector's edition because, you know, I saw it available for a price I was willing to pay on Target.com, which was like $100 shipped after my red card discount, so I decided to get that. There is an exclusive edition if anybody, you know, wants to upgrade to that, and that will come with like an extra fancy box, and you'll get a number on the bottom of the base and a little collector's card. But like, I don't care about that stuff, and that would have costed way more because the retail price on those is like $120 or $130 or something. I'd have to look, and then you have to pay the shipping, which is like $30 or $35, you know, some crazy amount of money. So I didn't want to pay that. So I just got the collector's edition from Target on a whim. I ordered it while I was on a trip last week, and then it arrived. So here it is. This is Revali, the Rito champion. We can see the box. It is pretty basically styled, similar to the previous Zelda and Link figures. There's no description of Revali or anything like that on the box here, which is fine. Like, I thought maybe I had, you know, written some text or something for Revali, but I don't think I actually did. I think I just wrote the script for the launch video for Revali, so that was pretty cool. But I've never actually, you know, been in the same place with a Revali ever until right now, so it's pretty cool to be taking him out of this box. And here is a very large box that will be going into the recycling bin. It's got this Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild pamphlet with it. I don't know what's actually shown on the inside here. I think there might be a points code for some points, which I'm not going to show here because I haven't redeemed it, because I'm just opening this right now, and I actually think I do want those points. Inside of that, it just shows Majora's Mask and Zelda and Link, the PVCs from First 4 Figures previously released. There are collector's editions out right now. The exclusive editions of all three might be sold out. I don't know. You'd have to check the first4figures.com website for that. But let me actually bust open this Revali. Is there tape on this? One of the things that's happened since the last time I did one of these reviews is I had a quadruple stroke, and I've gone, you know, 47% blind. So if there was tape on this, I wouldn't be able to see it, but I don't think it's here. I think this is going to separate it without me having to cut anything, thankfully. Wow, this is a big box, and luckily I'll put this box straight in the recycling bin after I get done taping this video. But here we have Revali, and there's this little plastic covering that goes on the bottom. And let me just take Revali. I'll put him here in front of the camera. Don't worry, I will also take some cool outdoor photos of him close up and in better light so that you can all see how he actually came out, and I can probably edit those into this video. But here is 360 degrees of Revali, as you can see, for a PVC statue that retails for, I don't know, depending on the version you get, somewhere from like $80 to $150 it'll cost you. Like, he's a good size. He is in the official pose that you're probably used to seeing Revali in. It's the same pose as the amiibo based on the official artwork for this character, which would make sense because, you know, Nintendo wants everything to be all nice and official, and what Nintendo wants, Nintendo gets. I'm reasonably sure that it was announced when this went up for sale that all 4 champions were going to eventually be done by First 4 Figures. None of the other ones have gone up for sale yet. This one, because it's the collector's edition, it does light up, and I thought I was just gonna be able to pop a battery in here, but I see now that there's actually a little screw that holds the battery in place. I actually have already primed my handy 18,500 battery here with nib at the top. I received a few questions about what batteries these PVCs took while I was working at First 4 Figures, so I was prepared with this battery, but what I wasn't prepared for was the screw holding the battery cover on. So I'm gonna cut this real fast so that I can get a screwdriver, unscrew this, and prepare the special light up feature that makes this the collector's edition. Okay, be right back. All right, I'm back and I've given power to Revali here. It turned out that the batteries I ordered off Amazon, the 18500s with nib, actually did not power this, and I wasn't getting any power to it. Just plugging it in with a, a charging cord to our PlayStation 4 either, but I took the battery out of my Amaterasu PVC that was working, popped it in here, and it seems to be working great. So we can see here we are with the Sheikah Eye base all lit up on Revali and looking very cool. And if I flick this switch down here, we can go from, always on to sort of rotating on and off light on Revali. If that's the way that you prefer your base to be, well, maybe it's not actually rotating off. Maybe it's just constantly on now. Maybe I didn't turn it to rotating. Let me see if it fades in and out. Oh, no, I've got it turned to always on. So here we are. This is the pulsing one that sort of fades on and off every so often, I think. Is that going to happen? Maybe this is the always on. All right, now we've seen this one fade in and the base is now on for Revali. I will take Revali outside and I will take some high-res photos of him to edit in. But, first impressions of this, I think it's a very nice PVC figure. Like, it only cost like oh, I did see it kind of flicker, so we are in the rotating, sometimes always on, sometimes always off mode. So it does kind of change if you watch the base. But this compares very favorably to me to, PVC figures that I bought from Mega House, from Kotobukiya, from other companies that make these sorts of statues. He's got a good amount of heft to him, which is important to me. My eyes aren't very good, like I said, but to me, there's no major paint flaws. Everything looks nice. The lines look nice and clean. I'm sure that there are seams and stuff on here, but I can't see them. His bow's got some paint deco on it. You can see that there's some red painted right on his bow. Maybe you can't see the red on the bowstring. Oh, there it is. It's down there. But overall, I am happy with this Revali, the brash, cocky Rito champion from Breath of the Wild. This is my favorite one of the 4 champions, probably the only one of the champions that I would want to buy a statue of. Jury's out on whether or not I would get statues of Mipha or Bosa and those types of characters, but I do really like Revali a lot. I'm glad that he was the first one and that I got to work a little bit on this project. But I think he came out very well. He's got a nice wide stance to him. He's heavy. He's got a cool light up function. And if you want one of these collector's editions, they're available. I got this one from Target. I know Big Bad Toy Store has the collector's edition, Amazon, or you can get the exclusive edition off the F4F website if you want to have a number, some little pads on the bottom of the base, and a much bigger and more elaborate extra box. But as I've said before, the box inside a box, inside a box, inside a box of the exclusive PVCs, and then charging a fortune for shipping is a bit too much for me, and I don't like the waste of all that cardboard. But I think Revali overall looks very nice. I'm happy with him. I don't regret having ordered out for him on a whim. So here he is. I might do a written review for him over on Gamer Toy News if anybody's interested in that, but I haven't done that yet. I will splice in some photos though to go with this video. If anybody has any questions or anything, just, leave replies or comments. Just let me know. I'm around. I'm happy to answer anything. But overall, very nice statue. I think that he was worth the $100 that I paid for him compared to other stuff that's on the market. So here we go. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Revali by First 4 Figures Collector's Edition. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.